Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are tackling a seriously cool piece of English grammar, mixed conditionals. Now, I know what you might be thinking, grammar rules, ugh, but trust me, forget the dusty old textbooks. Think of these as a powerful tool for storytelling, for connecting what was with what is, all in one single elegant sentence. So let's jump right in. You know how you sometimes think about a decision you made years ago and wonder how it's affecting your life right this second? Or maybe you think about your personality now and how, if it were different, something in your past might have changed. Well, that's exactly the kind of time-bending, complex idea we are going to master today. And the tool we use for this is the mixed conditional. Honestly, I love to call them time-traveling sentences. Why? Because they literally create a bridge in time linking a hypothetical cause from one era to a hypothetical effect in another. It's kind of like playing with alternate timelines, but with grammar. Pretty cool, right? To really get a handle on these, you just need two keys. That's it, just two. We're going to start with the first one, which is all about how an imagined action in the past creates an imagined result in the present. And here's the best part. There's a simple formula. The if part of the sentence, that's your condition. It uses the past perfect. You know, the one with had plus the verb, like if I had known. Then the result part, the bit that's happening now, just uses would plus the basic verb. Let's see what that actually looks like. Here we go. A perfect example. Just look at the structure. If the photographer hadn't tampered, that's our past perfect condition, something that did or didn't happen back then. And the result of that? His reputation would be reliable today. Bam, a present result. That past action has a direct, hypothetical impact on his reputation right now. Laying it out like this makes it crystal clear, doesn't it? The imaginary past on the left creates a direct, imaginary consequence in the present on the right. Simple enough. Okay, you got the first key. Let's go get the second one. Okay, ready to flip the timeline on its head? Because our second key does exactly that. This one is all about connecting a hypothetical situation right now to a hypothetical result that would have happened in the past. So the formula here is basically the reverse of the first one. The if clause, our present condition, uses the simple past tense, like if I were or if I knew. And the result, which is in the past, uses that classic would have plus the verb, like would have done or would have been. Let's check out this example. The campaign would have gained popularity last month. Okay, that's clearly the past result. But what's the condition? If the organizers had a clear commitment. Now, see, that's the present state. We're using the simple past to talk about a hypothetical now. This really shows you how a present-day reality, or in this case, a lack of one, could have completely rewritten a past event. If they had a stronger commitment now, they would have seen more success then. It's a really powerful way to think and to speak. All right, you've got both keys in your pocket, so let's put them to the test. You know, one of the best ways to really lock this stuff in is to see where things can go wrong and then figure out how to fix them. So I'm going to throw a sentence up here that's got a couple of mistakes in it. Take a second, think about those two keys we just went over, and see if you can spot what's wrong. You ready for this? Okay, here it is. If the butcher didn't commit an offense against the regulations years ago, he won't be in focus today. Something's just not quite right with the timing there, is it? What do you think the fix is? And there it is, the fix. We swap didn't commit for hadn't committed, and we change won't be to wouldn't be. So the big question is, why are those the right moves? It all comes back to our first key. The condition, the whole committing an offense thing, happened years ago. That's a finished past action, which means it needs the past perfect tense, hadn't committed. And the result, him being in focus, is happening today, in the present. So that needs wouldn't be. See? It follows the pattern perfectly. Nice work. You're really starting to get the feel for this. Let's do just one more to make sure that second key is feeling just as solid. Okay, let's look at this one. The incorrect version on the left has would gain and have, but the correct one swaps them for would have gained and had. This is our second key in action. Because the result was in the past, it says last year, we absolutely need would have gained. And because the condition is a state that exists now, we need that simple past tense, had. See how it all just clicks into place? And honestly, just like that, you've got it. This was never just about memorizing some boring grammar rule. It's about you gaining a brand new communication superpower. Let's just quickly recap what you've unlocked today. It all boils down to these two keys, these two simple formulas for building your own time-traveling sentences. The first one connects a past action to a present result, and the second connects a present state to a past result. That's really it, just two fundamental patterns. When you break it all down, it's not nearly as scary as it sounds, is it? It's actually pretty logical, and it's incredibly useful. And that is why this matters. You can now talk about regrets, what-ifs, and all sorts of alternate realities with total precision. You can finally express those complex thoughts that link different moments in time, and you can do it with a ton of confidence and style. So I'm going to leave you with one last thought, one final mixed conditional for the road. Just think about it for a second. If you hadn't watched this explainer, would you understand this sentence? I have a feeling you do now. Thanks for watching.